Tonight I want to talk about, excuse me, about depression. And I want to say that I'm going to put on two hats tonight. I'm going to put on my coaching hat and my master's in nursing hat, my nurse practitioner background. We know that 80% of people with depression don't receive treatment. And the reason is it presents so differently for everybody. So I wanted to list with you some of the reasons somebody might be depressed. Hey, Catherine. Little interest or pleasure in doing things that you like, that you've liked in the past. It's called anhedonia, when the things that you used to like don't bring you pleasure. Feeling down or depressed or hopeless or overwhelmed. Trouble falling asleep or staying asleep or sleeping too much. Feeling tired or having little energy, poor appetite, overeating. Anxiety tends to be more overeating, and depression can be not eating. Feeling bad about yourself, like you're a failure, putting yourself down. Those are all signs of depression. Moving or speaking slowly. This is something that some other people might notice. Thoughts that you might be better off dead. That's definitely a sign for getting help. That and thoughts of hurting yourself. So I want to mention those. If somebody you love is talking about hurting themselves, or that they would be better off dead, it's definitely a red flag, and you want to get them some help. Let's see if I've missed any. Decreased concentration. I said overwhelm. Oh, hard to do your activities of daily living. If you're noticing the dishes are stacking up, or you're not showering, not bathing, not getting dressed, maybe the garbage is backing up, maybe you haven't been paying bills, those kinds of things, or you have difficulty just getting on the phone and talking to someone, where these things were not a problem before. So you might be irritable. Okay, I think I got most of them. So taking a look at those signs and symptoms, knowing that it can be really subtle. So now I'm going to put the coaching hat on, and I'm looking for those of you to, everyone to invite you to take a look at your signs and symptoms of depression. Do a little check. But what can lead to depression is not being satisfied in life, being overworked, being a workaholic, putting others first, leaving yourself behind. So it's real important to have balance. Not being satisfied. A lot of times we think that, or we get the idea somewhere along the line that it's not okay to have what you want in life, that you don't deserve it, or you have to live a vow of poverty. And that mindset is a block. It keeps us from having what we want in life. And some of that mindset may come back from childhood, when you were told something that you're not enough, and you just carry that with you. And, not being satisfied in life can lead to depression. Hey, Ron. Long time no see. So what if you could have what you wanted? What if you had permission? Sometimes we need permission, but what if you could have what you want in life? What if the old stories, you could break through the old stories and create something better? What if you had new ways of showing up that would give you access to the freedom that you want? What if you had new ways of showing up in your relationships that are healthy in the interaction, and create more of a bond and a sense of love in your relationships? So that's what I do as a coach. I help you break through those barriers. First, identify what's holding you back, identify what it is you want, and break through those barriers and start to form habits to create the life you want. So, I talked about depression. Let's talk about things you can do. Regular exercise. Walking 15 minutes a day. I've been going to exercise classes at the gym lately, and I'm making friends. And the other day I didn't really want to go. I wanted to lay in bed because my shoulder was hurting, and it was yoga. But I kept thinking, oh, I have friends there. I want to go see my friends. See how I set that up. So getting regular exercise, getting good sleep. In nursing, we call it good sleep hygiene. So that means not having a lot of stimulation before bed, actually planning in 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Because a lot of times if we go to bed really late and we know we have to get up at 4 or 5, you're not allowing yourself the time to sleep. So be realistic about when you go to bed and when you're going to get up. It's a way of nurturing yourself. So exercise, sleep, and I've talked about meditation in the past. And remember on the meditation talk I did last week, I quoted some research that said meditation can reduce the need for or the symptoms of depression by 10 to 20%, which is the same as taking an antidepressant. Now, I'm not saying don't take an antidepressant, but I'm saying that meditation can really help just as much as an antidepressant in some cases. Okay, so meditation, exercise. How about eating properly, planning your foods? Ron Erickson there in Columbia can help you with that. That cooking school is amazing. Give you a little plug. Columbia, California. Anyway, taking care of yourself. Lisa Nichols said, I want to feed others from my saucer, not from my cup. So sourcing it, putting yourself first. And I know a lot of us put our children first. The thing is that they're watching us. They're watching you. What you say matters. What you do matters. How you show up matters. So keep that in mind. You want to be a good role model for them. And if that's what it takes for you to take care of yourself, then do it. Anyway, okay, so a quick review. To heal, regular exercise. And when you exercise, go mark it on the calendar and have a little celebration. Put an E or a W for walk. And yeah, I'm taking care of me, because that right there will help the momentum. Same thing with meditation. Put a little M up there and go, yeah, I'm taking care of me. And you'll focus on getting it on the calendar, and before you know it, you've built a habit. You've done it every day. If the goal is to get it on the calendar, what I've found is putting it on an app on my phone isn't enough. Having it on that visual on the wall and walking by and saying, yeah, I did that today. It really helps build momentum. So exercise, sleep, meditation, journaling. Oh yeah. Affirmations. Affirmative statement. Notice how you're talking to yourself. And gratitude. I was watching an Abraham Hicks, or listening to a video from them a little bit ago, and he was talking about when you look in your checking account, say you want more money, and you look in your checking account and you think, oh, this is empty, I don't have enough. That vibration's going out there. They recommended that you go and be about gratitude, about expectancy. So that's how powerful that is. You want abundance in your life? Go be grateful. So starting a gratitude journal, or writing 5 things you're grateful about every morning and every night. Maybe grateful about what happened that day. So there's some tools on healing the depression. And like I said, if your symptoms are severe, and if it's something that you're not able to manage yourself, by all means, get some help. Call me for a breakthrough session. The link is with this video, and I'll help you do some amazing things, get some tools, and really understand what's in your way. Anyway, I'm Jerry Cates, your Courage and Grace coach. Thanks for joining me. See you next week.